Alright, good morning everybody. How's everyone doing today? Hope I find everyone well, and I hope you're all in a good mood and ready for some awesome, chill streaming fun. Today is day 2 of Super Mario 3D World, here live on my streams. Today is actually Saturday the 13th of February 2021. How you guys doing? I hope I find you all well. I hope you're all in a good mood, and you're ready for some good stuff. Yesterday, I really enjoyed playing this game. It was a really good time, really positive time, fun, you know, classic platforming combined with some modernized stuff. A lot of nostalgia with the classic music and stuff that's in this game. So I loved it, and you guys seem to love it too. Feedback was positive as hell. You guys really enjoyed it and said, can't wait for more. So today, I'm giving you more. That's how I roll. So, yes, it is time for more Super Mario 3D World live here on the stream today. And I hope you guys are excited. The stream might not say that, though. I guess Twitch has some kind of a bug going on. I can't set it to say I'm playing Super Mario 3D World. I've tried this 2 days in a row, and whenever I do this, it's Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. They have a thing for it in the games listing, but it doesn't work. When you set it, it just goes blank. I don't know why. It seems like there's something wrong there. I don't know how they screwed that up, but apparently they did. I don't know. So anyway, yes, I am playing Super Mario 3D World today, indeed. That is what we are playing today. Okay? Make no mistake about it. Major stream. Now, we are still going to be playing the main campaign of the game. We are not yet checking out Bowser's Fury. Okay? Bowser's Fury is the new mode that was added to this game. That is independent, completely independent from Super Mario 3D World. In fact, it really has nothing to do with it, from what I'm to understand. It's just a crazy spin-off kind of a deal that plays kind of like Super Mario Odyssey, from what I've heard, and very, you know, again, very different from the main game. But the reason that we're doing the main game is because that's what you guys wanted. You guys told me that you were more interested in seeing me play the main game than, you know, the Bowser's Fury. Not to say that I'm not playing Bowser's Fury, I actually am, but I'm going to be doing Bowser's Fury starting tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing that as late night streams. From all reports, Bowser's Fury itself is only about like 4 hours long. I guess some people are saying it could be slightly longer. But in general, it's not a very long thing that they added to the game. It's unique, it's interesting, but kind of short. So that being said, you know, it wouldn't make sense to start doing it as a main stream and beat it in one stream, you see. So we're going to be starting it out tomorrow, and I'm going to be checking it out tomorrow night, and then later on next week I'll also be doing some late night streaming of this game, where we will keep playing and finish up Bowser's Fury. Okay? So main gameplay streams will be the main campaign of the game, and then late streams will be Bowser's Fury. I hope that sounds good to you. So, good stuff. I'm very excited for today. Another 3+ hours, and it should be good. It should be a good time, and we are at the very end of the third world. Yes. We're heading into the third castle. That's right. I was trying to remember from yesterday. So we do that, and we head into World 4. I don't particularly remember how long this game is. Likely, we will not be beating it, you know, over the weekend. I think it's probably going to take a few more streams than that to beat. So, we'll see. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be beating it anytime soon. I think probably another week of playing it main streams before I wrap it up. I think I had 96 worlds or something crazy like that. So, anyway, yes, I'm excited. Now, later tonight, the late stream, we continue on with the playthrough of Immortals Phoenix Rising. 2-hour late night chill stream tonight of that. And I hope you guys will join me for that. That should be a good time as well. Great game. Surprisingly good. Better than I thought it actually would have been. And really enjoying that one and looking forward to more of it. That's more chill stream, open world exploration, fighting monsters, puzzles, etc. Hope you'll join me for that, as I don't have to be like crazy focused on the game when I play it. It's more open world exploration, so there's a lot of opportunity in those streams for more talking and interaction. You know, Mario, I'm going to have to be concentrating on the game, okay? But in Immortals, more opportunity for us to chill, okay? So hopefully you'll join me for that later tonight, late stream. Tomorrow will be fun. Call of Duty returns as the main gameplay stream. Yes, and you guys have really been enjoying when I played Call of Duty recently, likely because I'm using the knife now, which is fun as hell to use. It's silly, but I got a 6 kill streak last time with it, which was absolutely hilariously fun. So continue on with more of that tomorrow. Tomorrow night, like I said, will be the late night stream of Bowser's Fury premiering. We'll see what that's all about. Then on Monday, it's the continuation of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And before you complain about that, we're almost done with the game. Okay? Before I start hearing complaints in the stream chat, I swear to you we're almost done with the game. Apparently this is going to be heading into the end game content. Not to say we're beating it on Monday, because apparently we're not. But it is the end game content starting Monday's main stream. Okay? And then, Monday night, Fall Guys. I played it last week as a late night stream, and you guys seem to enjoy it. I had fun with it. I don't know how long this game will stay welcome, because sometimes it can basically wear out its welcome with, you know, not having enough variety of content. But playing it last week, it was pretty fun. So we shall check it out again this coming Monday night. All right? Next week, I'm off on Tuesday as usual. Next week, a good mix. It'll be the continuation of Super Mario 3D World, the hopeful conclusion of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We'll have more Call of Duty. Okay? So all this ongoing stuff going on. Immortals Phoenix Rising continuing as well. Likely there'll be a main gameplay stream of that next week as well. And once finally we finish Assassin's Creed Valhalla, whenever that may be, because at this point I have no effing clue. The rate we're going, I really seriously don't know when we're going to finish it. But when we finish Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it'll be the premiere of Divinity Original Sin 2. Okay? And I know it's been a long time coming, and I know people have been waiting a million years. It's coming. I swear to you, it's coming. It is definitely the next thing I'm doing. I'm not going to start a single other thing until we get this going. All right? So, it may seem to you like it's taking forever. And you may be right. But it is going to happen. I swear to you, it's going to happen. We have to get to it. We have to finish Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then we can start up Divinity. Okay? So, there you go. Good stuff coming up. It should be a good month, of course. Also, I hope to be able to set up the next Viewer's Choice event soon. Okay? For those who don't know, there will be a playthrough. Viewer's Choice. You guys will choose a game for me to play as a full playthrough here on the streams, likely by the end of this month. And I'm going to set that up hopefully over the weekend. I mean, maybe tomorrow. But the thing is, I've been still so busy with my fucking taxes. I'm still not done with it. We'll see. But I'm hoping to set that poll up sooner rather than later. And well, not poll, but nominations up sooner rather than later. Then you guys can nominate the games for that. And hopefully it'll end up being something interesting and fun and different. Not a long RPG, because those are off the table this time around. So there you go. Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to crack my window open. As cold as it is outside with all the snow, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment, it's a little stuffy in here, so I'm going to crack the window open. Hold on. Ooh, excuse me. There we go. Snow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here in Washington State, we finally got snow after being told the entire fall that this year would be a colder winter with tons of snow because of El Nino. Not that I know what that means, because I don't. But we were told this, and then we never got any cold weather or snow. Well, we finally got it, okay? We got it overnight. 3 to 5 inches out there, I would say. From someone who comes from a ton of snow back on the East Coast of the United States. It's not that much. This is like, if I lived in Connecticut, this would be nothing. But out here in Washington State, we don't get snow all the time, especially in the area that I live. So this is like, people are freaking out. People are absolutely freaking out, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe the amount of snow we got. How it's the snow. I'm not even kidding you. The local weather has called this the snowpocalypse. 3 to 5 inches of snow, snowpocalypse. Okay? Pretty ridiculous. Now the thing is, you'd say, well, that's not a big deal, right? It's not. I agree with you. But out here, they're basically not equipped to handle snow at all. Like, they don't have any infrastructure in place to really deal with snow. So, for example, in my community here, no one comes to plow. So the roads will have this 3 to 5 inches of snow until it naturally melts. It's not going to go away. Same thing with the roads out there. Like, basically, it melts when people drive on it, and that's it. Now, being that we don't never have snow, the actual local governments have come out and said, this is a winter weather warning advisory or whatever. We advise you not to drive unless you absolutely have to. So since they're telling everyone basically don't drive, and it's a Saturday, meaning a lot of businesses, like offices, would be closed, chances are there's not going to be a lot of people out there on the roads to melt the snow anyway. So essentially we are frozen today. We are in a winter wonderland. It's nice though. I'm looking out the window. It looks really nice, all the snow out there. It stopped overnight, by the way. It was you know, coming down decently overnight. And there was a lot of very strong winds overnight that kind of blew it all over the place. So we've got some really high snow drifts in certain areas. And this is pretty neat because this is a throwback to my younger days of youth when, you know, oh, I have to go to school or I have to go to work. Oh, no, I don't. It's a snow day. Stay home and play video games. And guess what we're doing? We're playing video games in the snow. Right? This is cool. So it's going to be a good day. I get to look at the nice snow outside and enjoy Super Mario 3D World with all of you here on the stream. It should be a great day. I got a good positive feeling for today, for sure. Very nice. That's right. Joe Biden brought the snow back. What? Okay, then. All right. Anyway, ladies and gents, outside of that, I'm just trying to think. There's not much else to talk about. Like, there's not much going on. There's nothing really going on in gaming news right now. Yeah, there's just not much happening. It's a nice, chill time of the year. Not tons of gaming stuff at all happening. It looks like it's kind of the calm right now. You know, it looks like come April, May, June is when everything's gonna go crazy with gaming. For now, man, nothing interesting going on, right? Excuse me. So, I'm just trying to think, is there anything I really want to talk about? I guess what I'll say is, don't be alarmed by the giant dip in subs that we had recently. A bunch of sub bombs expired. People who had gifted subs to the channel in large numbers. And a lot of people didn't resub yet. Quite frankly, a lot of people are probably not tuning into the streams right now because there's no new games. There are no new games for a long time, actually. None you can do about that. It's a dead time of the year. We still chill and have fun on the streams regardless. But there's some people who just aren't going to come around until there's hot new releases. And right now there really aren't any hot new releases to speak of. Okay? I'm also not going to be upset that, you know, subs expired when in the last week you guys overwhelmingly supported me with tips so that I could get through a tough time. And the good news is I'm through that tough time now. Things are good. So, however you guys would choose to contribute to the streams, if you do so choose, because it is optional, it's all welcomed and all appreciated. All right? So, cheering, subbing, gifting a sub, tipping, everything's great. Thank you guys for helping me through that last week. Everything's good now. Okay? By the way, the ridiculousness of a new meme thing on the stream, the dual vest streak event. How did it come about and what is it? Well, 2 nights ago, I was playing Yakuza 7, and we did hit the tips goal, and I was like, all right, we're going to put on a vest as a reward. So we did a poll, but apparently somehow the poll got screwed up. First I was told I was supposed to wear the red vest, then I was told, oh no, it's supposed to be the platinum. Okay? So I didn't know what the hell to do. I said, screw it. So I put on both vests, one on one half of my body and one on the other half, and people thought it was funny and said, oh, it's a new meme. So yesterday, jokingly, I said, all right, if we raise $200 in tips, I will put on 2 vests instead of 1. All right? And not surprisingly, this did not happen on the first stream. Okay? But all of a sudden, it happened on the late stream with Street Fighter. I don't know why, but it happened. I was shocked. As shocked as you are that we would hit a $200 tips goal in one stream. And by the way, we have a new top tipper of the year. The current top tipper of the year is 7 of 9 with a $115 tip last night. So, pretty crazy amount of support on the late night Street Fighter stream, which, by the way, was one of the better Street Fighter streams I've done recently. You should definitely give it a look. If you haven't seen the footage on DSPGaming on YouTube, it's actually quite good. I actually found a really good Dalsim player, and he kicked my butt a few times. It was good. I actually enjoyed playing the guy like 4 or 5 times because he was very good. It was frustrating because when you get a good match like that, and you can't react how you want to because of the lag online, like, damn, I really want to play this guy offline because it would be a great matchup, us playing offline and getting all of our moves and everything. But it was good, so check that out if you haven't. So anyway, it was a good time, and yeah, we hit the double vest goal, as ridiculous as that is. So yes, today we will do that. As stupid as it is, we will do that. If we reach $200 in tips on the stream, first what will happen is when we hit $100, you guys get to pick an initial vest for me to wear, all right? And then if we hit the double vest goal, then you guys will pick a second vest for me to wear. Okay? Now, here's how it works. Last night, the first vest that was worn was the platinum, and the second vest was the camo. Alright? So, that means today, every vest is eligible except the platinum. So that would mean the beige, the blue, the red, the camo, or the gray is eligible. Alright? And then whatever happens, if we hit $100 in tips, you pick a vest, I wear it. If we somehow, by some sheer force of luck or craziness, we double the tips goal today and hit 200, then you guys could pick a second vest, and in that case, all vests would be eligible. The platinum would become re-eligible again. Okay? Pretty crazy. No, it's not going to happen, by the way. I have no idea why it happened last night, and I have absolutely no expectations that it would happen today at all. I really don't feel it's going to happen. But I've been proven wrong, okay? Pretty crazy. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm an independent content creator, and I do things my own way, all right? I speak my mind when I stream, and the reason I do that is because I have the ability to, because I don't have any sponsorships for products or anything like that, no paid advertisements on my streams. I am not exclusively partnered with any streaming site to get paid a flat rate when I turn on my stream like other full-time top streamers, all right? I am a true independent, and I've striven to do this like this for the last 12 plus years that I've been a content creator. I tried to never sell out. I tried to never change and turn into a shill and have my streams turn into paid advertisements because I feel that I want to be truthful and honest with all of you at all times. I don't want to have to pull my punches when I'm playing a game and say, oh, they're a non-disclosure agreement, so I can't say this, or, oh, don't want to say that about this because it might piss off a sponsor. You know, I'm not like that. And I don't want that to become who I am. I think that that will completely corrupt my content and make it worthless. I hate to say it, I do feel that streamers who that's what they're all about, that their content is garbage. All right? But that's my opinion. All right? You can disagree, but I'm just telling you that's not the kind of stuff that I want to put out there. I feel that that's crap. So, because I have striven to stay independent, I rely on your crowdfunding in order to allow me to continue to do what I love for a living. And let me tell you, you guys are amazing. For over 12 years, you guys have come out, watched my content, and supported me. It is your crowdfunding on my live streams that allows me to do what I love, and I thank you so much in advance because this is the best job I ever had. I love doing this. The interactive streams that we have are so fun and interesting. The conversations we have, you know, the interactivity, being able to see you live react to me playing the games, and it's awesome. Better than I've ever done it. When I used to be a YouTuber, wasn't nearly as fun as it is today, that's for sure. Today, I'm like, damn, I can't wait to get to stream because there's good stuff coming up. You know? Today, Mario, are you kidding me? Mario 3D World's a great game. Can't wait to play this today and have fun with you guys. Alright? So, that being said, if you guys enjoy what I do, if you like me as a content creator, if you like the content I put out there and you want to support it, there are many ways that you can. You can cheer with bits, you can subscribe to the channel, you can gift a sub, you can tip me. All those things are great. We have tips rewards. Like I said, at $50, I'll put on Gunner glasses. $100, you get to pick a vest. And we have the new silly double vest thing going on. Where if we double the tips goal, I'll put on 2 vests. That's really stupid, but hey, people like it. All right? So, You know, that's how you can support the stream. Now, understand something. Contributions are not mandatory on my streams, nor are they expected. All right? I consider it that a stream viewer will be going above and beyond just being a stream watcher and a stream supporter by actually contributing. And I appreciate that people do that because they like the content so much. I'm really the reason why you're the reason why I'm still pertinent after so long of a time as being a content creator. You guys know that, right? Like, it's because of your support that I'm still here. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here anymore. I would be just a fart in the wind. But you guys keep me pertinent. You guys keep me going. Thank you for that. All right? And I really appreciate that you guys come out to my streams and every day, you contribute. Thank you for that. Now, if you can't contribute, don't feel bad. People tell me, oh, Phil, I'm sorry I can't contribute, or I'm sorry I can only contribute this much. No, never say that. It's not about that. It's not about, coming out and being a ginormous contributor to a stream at all. It's never been about that. I've always said it's about with crowdfunding, you give what you can, you give a little bit, it adds up, and for me, it's significant. Trust me, it is. And I'm thankful for every single contribution I get. That's why I go out of my way to try to do thank you shout-outs for every single contribution that I get on the streams, because they mean that much to me. You guys keep me going, okay? So again, thank you in advance for any contributions today on the stream. Now, a few things to help you out. Number one, if you are going to be a frequent stream viewer and contributor, I strongly recommend that you do not use a name on Twitch that is the same as your real life name or anything that you use on any other site, including social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You want to disassociate yourself from other things, because sadly, there are people on the internet who are malicious and messed up, and they will go out of their way, all right, to mess with you and basically harass you online. Why? Because they're no-life losers. That's really the only explanation for it. They think that they can get away with harassing someone and they get some kind of sick pleasure out of it. All right? So, I don't want you being harassed. That's why I want you to not have the same account everywhere, and then they follow you on Facebook or Twitter and they start harassing you somewhere else. Okay? I also recommend you turn off open direct messages here on Twitch. If you have open direct messages, sadly, people abuse those all the time to harass people. I have my direct messages closed, that only people on my friends list can send me one. And I strongly recommend you do that as well, because you may just realize someone will start harassing you again for no reason there. It's like, what is going on? So don't take the risk, just close them. All right? All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are thinking of tipping me today, which is a great way to contribute, if you tip me, I get those funds immediately. They help me out in the short term. And there's rewards for us hitting tips goals. Like I said, the gunner glasses and the vests. All right? So if you tip me today, I strongly recommend you create a verified PayPal account. The reason is I've gotten a ton of fraud over the last year where a particular person, I should say, not people, it's one person, was going on the internet and buying stolen credit card numbers and giving me fake tips under the names of stream regulars. And I didn't realize that these tips were fake. Then they would get charged back after the fact. I would lose the money, and I'd be hit with fees and penalties against my PayPal account. There were some days in the fall when it looked like I was making hundreds of dollars in tips, and I actually lost money those days streaming because this person was doing this malicious, illegal activity. Okay? So, in light of all this, I have instituted changes to try to prevent those fake tips from coming in. I now have a way to identify them, and that is if they come in completely unregistered, completely backed as an anonymous credit card tip, I know it's going to be a fake tip, and I don't accept those anymore, all right? So that's why I'm asking you to go the extra mile. If you are going to tip me today, please verify your PayPal account. All that means is linking your real-life identity to your PayPal, whether it's through linking your bank account information or whether it's through linking other ID information. Essentially, it just says to PayPal, hey, I'm a real person and I exist and I'm not going to commit fraud. All right? It protects me from fraud, because if someone actually tried to tip and charge back, I can say, oh, no, that's a real person. Here's the evidence of them doing it on the stream, and I will end up winning that situation because it's not a stolen credit card. You see what I'm saying? So, it helps me out. It makes it so that I don't have to verify tips constantly on the stream. It makes the streams more streamlined. It doesn't break the immersion anymore when I know I can trust a tip from a certain person. But in addition to that, okay, it helps you out because long term, if you have a verified PayPal account, you get all kinds of benefits. If you're going to buy something off of eBay and someone tries to scam you, you get protected from that. It's called buyer protection, and you get your money back. Same thing with seller protection. You ever want to sell something on the internet and someone tries to scam you, you get seller protection if you have a verified PayPal account, and it's free. So I strongly recommend you create a verified PayPal account. It's definitely worth your time, and it helps me out too, and it makes the streams more streamlined, okay? So thanks in advance to those who are thinking of contributing today. Also, thank you to those who did make a verified PayPal account in the last month since I started asking for people to do this. A ton of people have, and it's helped the streams tremendously, so thank you for that. Okay. Very nice. Now, let's continue on. News. There is none. There's nothing going on right now. Everything is like political. There's all political shit going on and stuff. And I don't fucking care about that. There's really nothing going on in the realm of gaming right now. Gaming has really died down and gotten quiet. So, I really have no news stories to talk about. What we'll do is we'll do shout-outs. And then if you guys have specific topics you want to talk about, I'll allow you to ask and we'll go from there. But I just don't know what to talk about because there ain't nothing going on. Alright? Alright. So overnight, B-Boy Cyclone resubscribed to the channel. Thank you, B-Boy Cyclone. 47 months of support. That is a lot of support. Thank you, B-Boy Cyclone, for that. Really appreciate it. Our first subber of today is Robot Wizard 64, who resubbed for 2 months. Thank you, Robot Wizard, for the resub. Eugene is the first cheer of the day and asked, am I okay? Philly, are you okay? Would you tell us if you're okay? Yes, I would, and I am. I am okay. In fact, like I said, I am feeling good today. It's a nice winter day outside. Beautiful snow. Looks nice. I'm about to enjoy a great game with all of you for a really fun stream. You know, feeling good? Should be a good time. Yes. Eugene cheered again. So, do you think Mario 3D is better than Divinity? How could I answer that when I haven't played Divinity? Can't answer a question like that. It's ridiculous. All right. Eternal Napalm did a 200-bit cheer, which has become the biggest cheer of the day. So let's get Eternal Napalm up on the leaderboard here. Hold on. Okay, he says, want to let you know there's a cool new game on Switch called Blue Fire. An N64 era Zelda-like. It has superb freestyle platforming. Maybe we're checking out after you start Divinity 2. Yeah, I'm probably not playing it. It sounds like an indie game. These games come out all the time. Games you never heard of. Game with nothing behind it. You know, it's an indie title. It's probably good, but if it plays like, N64 Zelda, I'm probably not going to play it. You know, if there's a demand for it, absolutely. If my fans step up and say, hey, Phil, I'd be really interested in you playing this hot new indie game, and a bunch of people get together and say, this is something we're interested in, then I would consider it. But a game like this, a one-off, it's just like everything else this month. Hey, did you hear about that hot new werewolf title? No. It's terrible. That werewolf game, boy, am I glad. Did you guys hear how bad it is? Apparently, like, the game runs and looks like garbage, and it's just a waste of time, just like I figured it would be. So what I mean, this time of year, okay, this time of year is unique, all right? Early on in the year, usually January, February, March-ish, there's almost never anything major coming out. It's rarity when something big comes out in this time of year. And if it does, usually it's giant news. It's all anyone talks about. This is the time of year when all of a sudden you get these games coming out that no one really would ever talk about otherwise. But because there's nothing going on gaming-wise, everyone starts talking about it. And it gets a little bit of extra traction and attention. And then as soon as something big comes out, they drop all that shit. So for example, games like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Games like Maneater. Right? These are games that no one would even talk about or play unless there's nothing else going on. Then all of a sudden they get traction because they came out early in the year when nothing else was out. And then as soon as a big game comes out, no one cares. So right now, this game could be very good, by the way. I'm not shitting on the game at all. This game could be great. Right? Kingdom Come Deliverance or whatever. It could be a great game. But it's a game that it comes out, gets a little bit of extra. Everyone's talking about it. And then I remember a new game came out. I can't remember what the game was. But as soon as the new game came out, no one cared about Kingdom Come anymore. It was just drop it. A game like Greedfall, same thing. Oh, you're going to check out Greedfall? There's nothing coming out that week. Oh, yeah. People play it for 5 hours, and they say, okay, after 5 hours, the game sucks ass. But everyone was talking about Greedfall for like a week, and then no one ever talked about it ever again. So, I've never heard of Blue Fire. If this is a game that people think is great, and you're interested in seeing me play it, I'd consider it. I mean, I'll have the time. Like, right now, I'm playing Mario 3D World, Immortals Phoenix Rising, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Of course, I'm also balancing in there things like my weekly Street Fighter stream, Fall Guys, and of course a lot of Call of Duty because I'm liking this one. Once we finish up Assassin's Creed Valhalla, then it's Divinity Original Sin 2. But in reality, I just don't have a lot of other stuff on the agenda. There's nothing major coming out for a while. So, for me, it's kind of like, what are you going to do? You know, if there's another game out, if this game blew fire, something interesting, you guys want to see it, maybe I would consider it. But first I've heard of it. Like I said, I follow all the social media trends and everything, and no one's talking about that game right now. Elon Just Cheers says the vest is boring. We get a tips go, let's pick a regular that becomes a mod for the day. No, that's really fucking stupid. Absolutely not. Eternal Napalm Cheers says there's many jobs that rely on tips as a primary source of income, especially for people who provide a service. The notion of people saying it's greed or illegitimate is super dumb. Yeah, those are called morons. Those are called people who actually think that saying, hey, I'm streaming today for free, providing you a free service. If you like that service, please contribute. They think that that's like too much. That you want to know why? Because they're dumb. Because they're morons. I mean, there's no other explanation. They're really dumb, even just uneducated idiots. They're stupid. Really. There's no other explanation. In reality, the truth is because these people either don't like the streamer, so they would say that to try to discredit the streamer, or they're jealous. They wish that they could actually sit on a stream all day and somehow make a living doing it, yet they can't, so they're butthurt about it, and so they want to sit here and complain that other people can actually do it. All right? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Listen, I've told you guys a million times, I'm lucky. I'm a lucky guy. I get to do what I love for a living. I fell into it by accident. It wasn't even intended that I would ever do this for a living. It was something that was completely unintentional. And I was in the right place, right time to be hot on YouTube. I had the following to start up on Twitch and have a following. You know, everything was just kind of like right place, right time for me. And the fact that I have found a niche, you know, I'm in a little spot where I have pertinence. I have a fan base that likes what I do and will support what I do. And if anything, time and time again, it's proven no matter how many times people try to fuck with me, no matter how many people try to cancel me, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be here for the long haul until I so choose that it's time for me to stop doing this. Okay? So all that being said, you know, I absolutely love what I do, and I'm happy, and I understand that I'm lucky to do it. All right? Not everyone can do that. And people are very, very angry about that because people see people like me who are allowed to do this for a living, who are lucky enough to be able to do it, and they say, man, I wish I could do that, and I don't like that guy. It's not fair that he gets to do what I want to do, and I can't do it. So they sit there and they try to delegitimize everything that someone does because they want to feel better about themselves. All right? When you hear someone who's constantly shitting on someone else like that on the internet, it's because that person themselves, they have such a huge shortcoming in their own lives and their own personal experiences that they feel like they have to try to drag down others who are successful to feel better about themselves. In reality, they are the losers. Because normal people who are successful don't sit around crapping on other people all day. They're too busy having a good life for themselves and enjoying life for themselves, right? I don't sit here on the stream and constantly just shit on others. Almost never would I do that unless someone did something to me first. Then I'll retaliate. But you're not going to hear me just sitting here crapping on other people for no fucking reason. You know? And that's pretty much the psychoanalysis of a troll. Someone who's so miserable in their own life that they have to try to delegitimize everything else around them. Yes, when you live stream and people crowdfund that stream via various methods, like we talked about, cheering, subbing, gifting subs, tipping, buying a shirt, you know, pledging to a Patreon or another crowdfunding thing. You know, some people have, God, I can't remember what it's called now, that crowdfunding website that everyone uses for actual concrete projects rather than just streaming. Why the hell can't I remember the name of it right now? I've completely had a brain fart. Right? So all those things are very valid methods of financing someone. Kickstarter, that's it. Yes, Kickstarter. But people will crap on that all the time and say, oh, it's not legit. No, it's completely legit. You're just a fucking idiot. You know, the days of having to rely on a in-person 9-to-5 job are over. If anything, the pandemic has proven that to us, that most jobs can be done virtually from home. There are jobs, absolutely, that need to be done in person. Healthcare, physical things like construction, stuff like that. But many, many, many jobs can be done over the internet. It's valid now. There's no excuse for someone to say, oh, live streaming isn't a job. No, you're just an idiot. You're just ignorant and you wish you could do it. You can't, so you shit on it. Because you're mad that you hate your own job. Right? You're miserable. So, sorry that you're miserable. I don't want anyone to be miserable. I told you guys this many times. I want everyone to be successful. I want everyone to be happy and successful and just having a good time with what they do for a living. Not everyone is that lucky. Not everyone isn't. I know how incredibly lucky I am, and that's why I'm so grateful to you guys who allow me to keep doing this, all right? So, yeah, anyone who shits on a job, reliant on tips, anyone who shits on an internet streaming job is just a jealous motherfucker. A little petty, pathetic person who their own life is fucked, and all they want to do is shit on other people for having a better life than them. Oh well, maybe if you spent less time sitting around bitching about what other people have, and you actually focused on yourself, maybe you'd have a little bit of success in your life. But all you do is sit on the internet and troll on your little fucking stupid hater website with lolcows and shit. Oh, I can't believe it. Did you see what happened today? Did you see yesterday Phil hit the double vest street? Oh my god. Well, maybe, if you spent a little bit more time on yourself and your own life and happiness, you'd have a better time. But you're a loser. You sit there hating on others. This is what you do. You're a complete and utter waste of life because you don't understand you're never going to make something better for yourself if you just complain about others constantly. That's not how you do it. I did not make myself into an internet success by sitting and crapping on others all day. I worked my ass off for it. I busted my ass putting out videos and content for people. I did it for 2.5 years on YouTube before I made a penny doing it because I loved it and because I said if I work hard, maybe something will come of it. Who knows, right? I am where I am because I sacrificed and I worked hard, not because I sat and bitched on the fucking internet about other people who did that and got successful. So, grow up, grow a pair, and shut the fuck up. No one cares about your bitching. Eugene Cheers says, what we really need is a playthrough of Potato Thriller. There you go. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Westside Rascal Cheers, any idea which laptop you'll buy to replace your dying laptop, a secondhand Mac? I have no idea. I have no idea, and it's not even a consideration right now. Right now, the next consideration is finishing up with my taxes and actually paying my tax guy so he'll file my taxes. That's the next hurdle for me. And then once that's done, then maybe next month, I can worry about maybe getting some equipment. Right now, it's just not a possibility. I got to have money here to pay my tax guy so he'll actually do my fucking taxes this year. That's the next priority for me. Alvaro Ponte is here. As to be $5.33. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the chill streams. You're welcome, Alfred. It's good to see you. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, saying positive stuff on the streams. And, of course, I appreciate your support. The first tip of the day, $5.33. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Very good. Very good. This is hilarious. A troll said in the stream chat, we can't all just beg for money and make a living doing it. You're right. Instead, you sit on the internet bitching about people who are successful. So, I don't know what else to tell you. You sit here and bitch constantly, you're not going to be successful either. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't like the way that guy makes a living. Instead of actually trying to make a living for myself that's better, I'll sit and complain about the guy who I don't like how he makes a living. Who's the loser here? You. You are the loser. You're the complete idiot. Not the person out there making it. You're the idiot. You. Because you put out nothing productive, nothing anyone likes. Maybe if you actually worked hard at something, people would like what you're doing and then they would want to support it. Guess what people don't support? People sitting and bitching on the internet. Because that's free. You get that for free 24/7. Every single Twitch chat, every single social media outlet, you can see people bitching and whining like little babies about how everyone else has it better than them. So, that's what people will never pay you for. Okay. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before I get to shout-outs here for the top contributors of the week so far, does anyone have any news or topics they would like to talk about today? Because like I said, I didn't really see anything that I wanted to talk about. And so I'm just curious if there's anything that you guys, know is in the news or whatever that you'd like to address or talk about here on the stream before we move on to other stuff, right? What's up, DSPGaming? Good to see you today. No, we're not talking about politics. How dare you? Unacceptable. I refuse to talk about politics. Brexit, isn't that shit over with? Continental drift? Yes. Look out for those moving tectonic plates. Very dangerous. All the snow. I mean, we got a polar vortex here in the United States. The entire, the entire country is basically buried. But what are you going to do? It's winter. She-Wolf, I'm glad to hear that I have inspired you to play Mario Odyssey again through playing this Mario game. That's awesome. Westside Rascal says Drake will make a Twitch channel to stream AAA games. Well, that's it. We all know. The day that Drake starts streaming again is the day that we've all made it as gamers. Because you guys remember that fateful day several years ago when Ninja and Drake did that Fortnite stream and how the game changed completely. Everything for us gamers flipped. And now everything is just milk and honey, rainbows and unicorns because Drake and Ninja streamed that day. It was so amazing. It changed the face of the fucking planet. And now everything is perfect. I'm so happy that that happened. Like everyone told me on social media back then. When everyone completely shat on me for saying, what the fuck is everyone talking about? Why is this a big deal? It's not. You guys are idiots. No, I was wrong. I publicly admit it. I was so wrong. Just an old man yelling at a cloud, right? Because the day that Drake becomes a gamer again is the day when COVID will be wiped off the face of the planet. We're all going to get $5 million stimulus checks here in the United States because Drake is fucking playing games, dude. I can't wait. It's going to change the face of everything. Thank God. Anyway. All right. Anything else? Anything else, guys? I think you say Phil's calling out Drake now. Did you not see my playthroughs from like 8 years ago where I was making characters called Drake Has No Talent? Did you miss that? Did you not see the multiple sports playthroughs where I did that? I guess you missed out. Holy crap. Timbo's here. He cheers and he plans to do another DSP tries it. Next event, Pizza Hut has new Detroit-style pizza with sauce on the top. It looks gross. It does. I saw a picture of it, and it's fucking stupid. All it is, it's bread. It's like, it's almost Sicilian-style pizza, which is like the more puffy, crusty bread. And some people call it deep dish. It's not. That's not deep dish pizza, even though they like to claim it is. It's not. It's actually more similar to what Pizza Hut used to do for pizza. That's like their older style pizza that they used to do. And all they're doing is, instead of putting sauce on the pizza, they put a layer of cheese and toppings, and then they put sauce on top of that. That's the dumbest thing ever. It's that, wow, we rearranged the order of the toppings. Well, it's still the same pizza. It's the same exact ingredients. You just rearrange the order. That's like saying you're making a sandwich, but instead of having the bread on the outside, you have 2 pieces of bologna, 2 pieces of cheese, and the bread's in the middle. Oh, you made a reverse bologna sandwich. Oh, wow. Revolutionary. Who cares? Who fucking cares? It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, you're right. It's really stupid. And people are so dumb they'll buy it thinking that it's something new. Anyway. That's right. You're exactly right, Boylum. It's just like wearing 2 vests on a stream. It's that stupid. I agree with you. Alright, Westside Rascal just cheered and said, in my opinion, Drake is a decent rapper. He's obviously made a good career for himself, so I respect that. You can say that. I don't think any of these modern musicians are musicians at all. I think that they're fucking people who don't deserve the respect that they get as musicians. Maybe if you want to just call them a celebrity or something, that's different. But, this ain't music to me. I don't think this is modern music. I think it's terrible. And, that's not just hating on Drake. That's hating on the whole industry. The whole industry became very commercialized and very synthesized, and essentially there ain't even any music to music anymore. It's all made in a fucking computer. Who's playing the instruments? What instruments? Who's singing? What singing? What's that? I never heard of it. So that's why I don't like it. And that's why I say, oh, Drake's playing Fortnite? Wow, I'm really impressed. I really, we're really made it now. And people were actually telling me that shit. They're actually, oh, we made it now because Drake has crossed over and is playing with Ninja. Like, the fuck are you talking about, you fucking idiot? Anyway. Sunlight Sword Spear, Cheery says, you're hating on Drake must mean that you're jealous of him making money by singing and not having to beg. Actually, no. I'm not saying that I'm jealous of him. I just don't think that he's very talented. I'm sorry. I just don't think the music he makes is good. And that's my opinion. I don't know anything about the guy as a person. I just don't think the music he makes is very good. The little of it that I've heard, I hate it. I think it's really stupid. It's for dumb people who like that crap. But that's my opinion. And you could disagree. And you can even like Drake's music, and that's okay. Because that's the awesome thing about humans, is that we all have different opinions. We come from different walks of life, different life experiences. I like music with actual instruments, with actual people who have to write meaningful lyrics and perform. I don't like robot music that's shadow written by some fucking guy you never heard of, composed in a fucking computer, and some guy says blah 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 into a microphone, and it's auto-tuned to become a song. Okay? That's my opinion, but you could disagree, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Timble Slice says, oh, come on, man. Come on, Drake is the third spokesperson for State Farm Insurance, along with Aaron Rodgers and the Chiefs quarterback. Yeah, I know. I mean, wow. Very, very important. Anyway, Westside Rascal Cheery says, you're more anti-Hollywood, not so much anti-Drake. I would say that, yeah. Actually, that's what I say. I'm not necessarily a Drake hater. I don't like modern music at all. I think that the modern music is terrible. That's my opinion. So yeah, you know what? Westside Rascal is actually more accurate there. I'm not just hating on Drake as an artist. I'm hating on the industry as a whole for making garbage and pumping it out and claiming that that's music. There you go. Eternal Napalm Cheers, if Drake had to play an instrument or sing without computer synthesizers, he would be fucked. No shit. Most of these modern musicians aren't musicians. They're manufactured. You get a producer who's looking for something. He's looking for a look. He's looking for a mannerism. He's looking for someone that they can make into a star. And then they actually build that person to be the musician or content creator they're looking for. You see what I'm saying? It's not, oh, this person had talent and was actually noticed for having talent, and then they went out there and they became a star. No, it's some producer with tons of money went out looking for someone, manufactured a group or a band or a musician from the ground up. That's how the industry works now. Yeah, exactly. They're basically like models. That's absolutely correct. Now, there are some exceptions out there. There are some people out there with a lot of talent, and they do get noticed for their talent. But that is like the exception to the rule. The exception to the rule. Okay. I can't name one. Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is incredibly talented. She is an amazing, like, I actually heard her singing on the Howard Stern show over a decade ago. And her voice is, oh my God. She got noticed for her talent, and now, of course, now it's ridiculous. Now she's become a meme. Everything she does is over the top ridiculous. But she was noticed originally for her voice. And then after that, she became a weirdo. All right, I think it's time for shout-outs. Shout-out to the top cheerers of the week. We've got Snow Carl in 10th place, Westside Rascal in 9th, Gimme Mo in 8th, Timbo Slice in 7th, Ninstar Rune in 6th, Eternal Napalm in 5th, Eugene in 4th, Lucifer Soul in 3rd, Akojo 25 in 2nd, and Westside Phil in 1st place. Thank all of you for the support this week. Also, thank you to those who gifted subscriptions to the channel. Jaman, Big Papa Phil, Snoozabiku, Woback Baby, Low Carb Madman, 672, and Dark Estes all gifted a single sub to the channel. Elon Jusk and Ultima Cloud each gifted 3 subscriptions to the channel. And Westside Phil gifted 5 subs to the channel as the top sub gifter. So there you go. Very nice. Timbo Slice just cheers. Said, when you follow WWE, were you a fan of Kevin Owens? Seems like he was going to get his long-deserved push this WrestleMania season. Well, from what I know of Kevin Owens, you know, he doesn't look the look of what Vince McMahon looks for a top wrestler. But he's an insanely hard worker, apparently an incredibly nice guy, and he knows the business. And because of this, you know, he got giant pushes in WWE. I mean, he was the Universal Champion at one point and everything. Now, you're saying he's going to get a long-deserved push this WrestleMania season? I don't know about that. Here's what happens, okay, in WWE. 9 months of the year, people get a push who may deserve it or not. And then at WrestleMania season, all this shit gets dropped, and they bring in who they consider the big guns, right? John Cena, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, i.e. celebrities and or semi-celebrities who they think will bring attention to the event, and they end up getting the push when other people deserve it, okay? So, I know for a fact that Edge won the Royal Rumble, and I guess it was announced, again, from just reading on social media, because I don't watch it anymore. I guess Edge has challenged Roman Reigns for the Universal title at WrestleMania. So that's one main event. So now we're wondering, you know, what's going to happen with Drew McIntyre, because he's the other champion. You know, who's going to end up challenging him? I guess there's an Elimination Chamber coming up for the title, and after that, they're going to determine the number one contender. But it sounds to me like Kevin Owens will not be in any title picture, because what title would he be going for? Right? I mean, it seems like, here's what they did. They needed a filler. For a few months, they needed someone to go up against Roman Reigns until WrestleMania season. And now that WrestleMania season is here, it's going to be Edge versus Roman, and now Kevin Owens will be pushed to the side. That's what it seems like to me. I mean, again, this is just me from speculation from seeing what's going on social media and everything. But that's what it seems like to me. It doesn't seem like Kevin Owens is going to get any kind of a push. He got his push. All right. He got his push. And it's going to end. Now, okay, Timbo just said last night it was announced he's in the Elimination Chamber and he ended the show looking down at Roman. So what? This is what they do. He's going to get squashed. He ain't going to win that chamber match. No fucking way. You think he's going to win the chamber? You really think he's going to win? No. He's not going to win. No way. This is all filler. It's going to be Edge versus Roman at WrestleMania. Filler. You got to know the business. That's why. I could be completely wrong, but you got to know the business. And the business is push people in the off season and then dump them when WrestleMania comes around. That's exactly what Vince does every year. So, how old is Edge right now? I think he's like 73 years old, something like that. Yeah. 74. He's not that old. The problem is that he's had so many health problems with his neck and his back. And then he came back last year and they got injured again and was out for most of the year. Okay. Would I be willing to bet on it? No, I don't care. I told you guys, I don't care about WWE anymore. I don't follow it. I just read it on social media. That's it. I have not watched, and now, oh my God, I have not watched a single wrestling show on television since WrestleMania of last year. What was that, April of last year? It's almost been a year since I watched wrestling. I just follow it on social media. That's it. I don't need to watch it or pay for anything. I just watch it on there, and I see and hear everything. I don't need it. You don't even need to watch the shows at all. Nope. There you go. Okay. All right, guys. So anything else? Any other topics or anything you want to talk about? Thank you, Jay Bowler. Saturday should be a nice day here. I agree. Should be a good day. When is Genshin Impact? I mean, that's way off. We're playing a game in Immortals Phoenix Rising that plays just like Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact could potentially come back, once I finish Immortals Phoenix Rising, but it would be like a chill stream thing. It wouldn't be like a major playthrough. I don't know why you guys are asking for it either. It wasn't like it was hyper popular when I was playing it. People were like, nah, it's boring. So. Why did they make Brock Lesnar take Undertaker's streak? Because they're stupid. That's the answer, because they're dumb. West Side Rascal asks, am I comfortable driving in snow? I'm not nervous driving in snow. It is a pain in the ass to drive in snow if you don't have like a 4-wheel drive vehicle, which I don't. I would not want to drive in the snow today because like I said, they don't plow the roads here. So you're basically driving in undisturbed snow. There's no traction. You're just sliding and, slipping through it. And a lot of the times you can't even direct where you want your vehicle to go, Once a few cars have driven over the snow and they get tire treads and stuff in it, it's a little easier. But, I would not want to drive in snow unless I absolutely had to. I used to have to in Connecticut. I used to have to drive to and from my office job in the fucking snow. There's times when I almost got into accidents, times when I got stuck and I had to dig my fucking car out. Is that it? Anything else to talk about? I'm just curious. Why are you guys talking about Scott Steiner? Out of nowhere. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. What's going on? I was just waiting to see if anyone else would say anything to say, but no one's saying anything, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we'll take a break. All right, because no one else seems to have anything to say. So let's take a break. I'm going to go use the restroom as usual. And when I return from break, it will be Super Mario 3D World. Continuing on. Like I said, we're going to finish up World 3, head into World 4, and go from there. Should be fun. I hope you guys are excited. I recommend you take a quick break here to get a drink or a snack or use the restroom or whatever you need to do. When I come back, it should be a fun stream. Thank you for the support so far. I shall return shortly. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in a bit.